Hi. Give me a second to find the feed. I had you could tell it's Mercury Retrograde because I was having a lot of technical problems on my last feed with shares. You could really tell too. So I'm going to take a second to share this feed out. I am Facebook banned, so people have been having a harder time seeing when I go live. So give me a second to share this feed out. Make sure you guys do the same too. I always need you guys to help share my feed because, Facebook banned and I'm always being censored on this channel. So take a second to share this feed out. I give away activation off of every video. A lot of people are not catching me live because of the time zone that I'm in right now. Make sure that if you're not catching me live, you still share this feed out because I don't find the person until the next day that wins the activation. And give me a second to share this out. So share this feed out. I'm doing dragon cards. I'm burning dragon incense, doing dragon cards today. I'm real excited about it. And I'm going to go ahead and do this feed on this Mercury retrograde energy, what to expect for the month, the remainder of the month and things like that. So I have a lot to cover. Give me 1 second. So go ahead and drop your name if you're going to want a card. I'm about to get started as soon as I find the feed. So share this feed out. My phone's being slow. We can expect electronic problems. I always say that you guys should not be flying or taking on new projects during Mercury retrograde. I'm going to kind of cover a lot of the things that might come up for you. 1 sec. Alright, so we started Mercury retrograde today. I could feel serious adjustments in the energy because, we just had this geomagnetic storm. It's really hard on our bodies, and then we're shifting from Venus retrograde to Mercury retrograde very fast, and they're very different energies. So, it can take you guys a minute to get used to this new energy or the new energies as they're hitting us for this ascension. It can be really hard on your bodies. While the emphasis during Venus retrograde was on the relationships around us, our love life, things like that, we're shifting our focus back to ourselves now. A lot of people are probably feeling like they want to spend more time alone, meditating, recharging, things like that. So Mercury is a messenger of the gods. This is very important to our ascension because we are also kind of messengers to the gods, being here as channels and as healers and things like that. So this is opening us up to better access to the other realms. Mercury is also an element that has a past it's all about past messages. So you guys should be having a lot of memories surfacing, coming to the surface about past experiences that you had and maybe messages that you missed about the things that you've already been through. So you're going to be seeing past events come to the surface as well. A lot of times people are going to be having exes come back during retrograde, maybe old family members you haven't seen for a while or friends from a while ago. This is not your soulmate coming back. These are contracts you need to clear. We don't realize that Mercury governs contracts, and right now we're in this purification cycle that's going to last at least another year where we're all getting purified. All these old things are coming to the surface. Emotions and people no longer serving us are being released, and you have to understand that every experience you ever had here you were contracted for, including watching this video. That if you're here watching me now while I'm live, that you contracted for this experience on whatever level. So, these contracts were meant to be taken in love so that we could find certain souls and ensure that we would collide with the right people on our journey. But in a lot of ways, a lot of souls have become entangled in this place, like karmically entangled, where souls have become bound together. I just did a whole video on this, and we ended up talking about entities and narcissistic empathic relationships, and it really tied into this. So if you guys are not in my Sparks of Divine Light Healing group and you want to hear more on this topic, make sure you add it. I put the link below every video, but there's a lot of comments and it gets lost. You can just search for the Sparks of Divine Light Healing groups on here. I go live in those spaces too. So we have an emphasis on clearing old contracts. One of the ways that I see people being trapped are through their relationships that are not serving them. We need to understand that we're healers. If you're an empath, you are a healer. You're taking on the energies around you. And one of the ways that we give away our power are through those power struggle type of relationships, whether it's your friends, families, employers, the narcissist. We need to let go of those now, that we need to vibrate higher. So we have a big emphasis on letting go of the people that are not serving us. You just have to understand that our vibrational frequency is changing every single day. And we're always coming in and out of focus with people. And it's time to let go of attachments. Those attachments come in the form of people usually. We need to let go of the things that are holding us here. I just did a topic on this, on how we kind of get lost in these roles and we forget who people were and what we should have been doing with them. So if you were drawing an empathic, narcissistic relationship to you, you were not meant to be loving that person. You were meant to be teaching and healing them. You have to remember who you are as a healer, and people get very confused and they allow these people that are toxic to continue to take their energy, but you guys need it to heal the planet. It's very important that we step out of that victim mentality that people are creating their reality out of based on fear and feeling like a victim to their surroundings and situations, and we need to become empowered in whatever level. So I have someone, I've been posting memes about this, and I had someone say, well, what is an empowered empath? It is learning how to have boundaries, learning how important your energy is. It's like a currency, and so you need to be very careful as to what you're putting your energy into. Like, no one can take your energy. We talk about energy vampires, but on whatever level we choose to give our energy away to the people around us, no one can come take it. We're choosing to focus on these things or these people that are toxic to us. So it's about becoming empowered. It's about setting good boundaries. I always say that toxic people have none. We need to set boundaries for our energy. We need to learn how to say no when we feel like it. And, you know, we need to really feel that soul pull. So it takes some work. I said that I was very empathic. So when I was at low frequencies, it felt kind of like a curse to me. Like I would always be taking on lower energies. I had entity problems too. I had the narcissist drama and all that fun stuff that we're talking about now. And on some level, it's meant to awaken you. It is meant so that you can learn boundaries, you're balancing energy, and this is all about self-love and becoming empowered and doing what's good for us. We don't realize this reality is no different than our dreams at night, where we're dreaming it up, and we can change our reality. We can shift it if we don't like it. So the more letting go that we do, the farther that we can go. These relationships are kind of like a weight holding us in place on other people's timelines, and it's time that we step out and create our own realities. You will not find spiritual, real love, call it what you want, until you complete yourself as a person. So I feel that a lot of people that draw those negative type of relationships to them are trying to use love to save them or do their lessons or to help them in some way on that level, and then you draw that person to you that you don't like. And we really had to learn that we had to do our own lessons. It doesn't matter if you're in a relationship. I just got married. I have my lessons and my partner has their own lessons. I can't do his lessons for him and he can't do mine. I have to do this on my own, just like you guys do. So we're always trying to manifest people to save us or help our circumstance, and it's the wrong way to go about love. We should be trying to manifest love that will help uplift humanity. Another problem that we have is that when people are in these bad relationships, you become broken on some level. You're getting drained and depleted, so you're losing a lot of life force energy. You usually end up with health problems or at a lower frequency, more irritable, picking up on the negative people around you's emotions. So if you're around angry people, you will become angry. You tend to absorb that energy. If you're around a lot of people with deep-rooted issues, you're going to have deep-rooted issues because you're absorbing whatever energy you're around all day long. So this is about having discernment about who we can heal and who we can't heal. I always say that we have this deep-seated desire to heal, and I doubt that empath narcissist relationship would go on for so long if we weren't having a desire to change or heal someone else. So a lot of people are in these relationships thinking they can heal or change someone. We can't. We need to have discernment between who wants to heal and who doesn't. The narcissist will never heal. They don't want to. They love it. They're probably a demonic entity sent to torture and derail us on some level. They don't want to heal. So when you're always pouring your energy into trying to help people that don't want to heal, it's pretty much just an energy drain. It's a waste of energy. So a lot of this is about having discernment about what we're putting our energy into. We're going to create more of whatever we think about all day long too. So it's about kind of getting a grip on your reality. So when I was in that victim mentality, going through the 3D matrix, and they imprint us that way. They want us to feel that victim mentality about the government, about the way the whole world works. They want us to feel powerless on whatever level. So welcome to 3D, right? You go through reality believing you're separate and that you're the victim, and you're imprinted in that way. So I felt like when I was at a low frequency, I was just drawing low frequency events to me and experiences, and I felt very powerless over my reality and my circumstances. I felt like I was just kind of responding to experience after experience, and they all kind of sucked. And so when you can become empowered, now I'm at a place where I'm really very much in control of what I'm manifesting and drawing to me, because I'm consciously putting out thoughts and vibrations and intent. And so I feel like, the experiences that I'm drawing to me now are my manifestations coming into fruition. I can see it happening. I can use, for example, this page just hit 20,000 followers. That's real exciting to me because it's not something I work on, like adding people to this space. So that was one of my manifestations that just came into fruition. I put out that vibration 3 weeks ago and I moved those numbers up, and here we are at 20,000. So now I feel like I'm just seeing my manifestations come into fruition, and I'm working hard and doing this spiritual work, and I'm much more in control of my reality. I live in a reality I really like. The goal is to be happy. It won't matter if you run away and change your circumstance. Move to another country, do these drastic changes. If you're not happy with yourself, you're not going to be happy anywhere. So if you're not happy in your relationship, you might not be in the next one. You need to cultivate that bliss within you. So this is, like I said, a good time to go inward. It's also a month of rapid manifestation. I told my husband that. By the way, you can manifest on all new levels this month of November. It's really powerful for, processing old thoughts, getting a grip on the mental aspect towards the end of the month. Like I said, it's bad for communication. Don't make any new contracts. If you are dating, do not date during Mercury Retrograde. If you're dating, don't date during Mercury Retrograde. You don't want to make any new obligations. You don't want to go get married, make new contracts, things like that. It's about releasing the old ones not serving you. Instead of taking on new projects, you should finish some old ones. It's about wrapping up unfinished business, right? So that we can move forward with a fresh start. Like I said, it's really good for a level of clarity, though. I just did a whole video on this whole topic, like an hour video. So if you want to hear more about what I was just rambling about, make sure you guys go find my other video. I did an amazing job this morning. It was lots of really good energy, too. I'm excited about it. Let me do my little ad here. If you're just logging on, make sure you share this feed out. And I give away an activation off every video. I really need you guys to share it though, because I'm Facebook banned again, which is kind of hard. So I have business page access still, so I'm still going live. The dark side can't win everything, right? So if you guys have video topic ideas, hit my business page inbox. I'm going to be doing more YouTube videos this month. I'm more on Instagram since I'm Facebook banned, and I'll be on YouTube doing videos. So if you guys have any topics, anything you want to know more about, anything like that, hit my business page inbox. If you guys have not been Reiki attuned or taken any type of energy healing classes, you guys know everything is made of energy. So I'm all about getting back to energetic basics so that I can, have a better understanding and be more in creative control of my reality. If you haven't been Reiki attuned, check out my site above. I have tons of energy healing classes that I'm real excited about. I just made new handbooks too for my courses. And it was like a big group project. I had to have several light workers help me to do this. And I'm so excited about it too. So make sure you check out my classes, or if you didn't get a card, I do readings. I'm going to be here working all day today. And then I'm going to disappear. I have it planned out perfect. I took yesterday off because I was having feed problems that were triggered. It was okay for me. I could push through it, but it was triggering some of my viewers. My last 2 feeds I did, it was kind of weird. So I took yesterday off, rebalanced my energy, and I'm back at it. And I'm really excited. So I am going to be here today. And then I'll probably, take off tomorrow and be back Sunday. So it's a really good energy to focus on yourselves, heal yourselves, do more Reiki on yourselves, You know, maybe get some activations, take salt baths, go meditate, get out into nature. I was just outside and the energy felt so amazing. You can feel the energy moving around so much. So retrograde feels like everything just stopped. It feels like the energy just came to a stop or is moving backwards or moving more slow, but it's the opposite. We're in this month of manifestation and the energy is amazing for anything that we're trying to create. I have a lot of students and people that watch my feeds at all different levels. You know, I'm about learning with everyone at all different levels. So I've been doing a lot of readings this week, and I know it was really helpful to people too. So if you're at a place where your relationship, your life, if you feel blocked, if you feel off your path, or you don't know what's going on, disoriented, come find me, set up a reading. It will really give you a lot of information, which is going to help you a lot on your ascension path. All right, we're doing dragon cards. I've been dragon Reikiing myself every night. You know, I do a lot of healing on myself too. We need to take care of ourselves as healers. We're always trying to send everyone else Reiki and help them. We need to make sure that we're taking equally good care of ourselves, that we're of no use to anyone when our energy isn't on point. So we're learning how to take care of ourselves, especially during these ascension shifts that I was even feeling ascension symptoms. And I know a lot of people were around me with this last space storm, and it's like an aftershock just hit the planet the last couple days. I know some people are really starting to feel the energy with this ascension because, you know, it's intense on our bodies. We're having DNA activation symptoms going on, which look like ascension symptoms. It could be you're just tired, you don't feel like moving, low in energy, right? Some people are bouncing off the walls and then having these crashes. It could look like you have headaches, pressure in your head, dizziness, just feeling like in a dream state, stomach issues, any type of detox symptoms, whether it's sneezing, coughs, colds, flu-like symptoms, whatever it looks like. So people are really starting to feel that these energies are getting intense around here. And through the next year, it's just going to be this purification of humanity where this energy is going to continue to hit us. It's going to continue to activate, upgrade our bodies. And so we're going to continue to go through these purge cycles as we're getting hit with more and more high frequency energy. It's going to purge out anything of a lower frequency going on within us. Nicola, good morning. I'm gonna kill my live today. Like, I was like, if I don't go live, the dark side wins. I'm gonna crush my live today. I'm excited. I'm feeling amazing. I'm doing great. Like Tony says, she says she loves her life. I'm doing really good with my mission. I'm working hard. We're renovating this house. We're doing a lot. I'm enjoying my honeymoon, right? And so I'm doing amazing with where I'm at in my life. And my hope is that everyone gets to that place where they're not like miserable about other people being happy, whatever it is. I want to, in my dream world, I just dream of everyone being healthy and happy. Like, it's not a lot to ask. I just want everyone healthy and happy. So we have an emphasis on how we're treating the earth too. I've been getting a lot of information on that. So I put this in my last feed. I'm going to throw it in there before I start my cards. The elite want to launch some type of crafts into space, but they can't really go far into space, probably up in the clouds or wherever they go, right? They can't really get very far. But I heard they basically want to blow up the planet and do some kind of reset, and they can just stay up there. I said, that will not work out. If they blow up the planet, they die too. That we're like cells in a body. People don't realize that. If you destroy the body, the earth, then you're going to kill the cells. So we see a lot of people sick nowadays. Look at the state of the planet though. They're dumping chemicals everywhere, toxins everywhere, litter everywhere. Look how the earth is being treated. We need to have a lot more respect for the planet that we're living on to even be doing this ascension, because you're noticing everyone's sick. Well, the earth is sick. What do you think happens? Cells in the body begin to get sick. So if we want to heal the planet, we're going to have to heal the earth with it too, and everyone on it. So we have our work cut out as healers. But I told my husband, this is how we will come to alignment as you know, as an intergalactic society, that everyone really has one thing in common: the desire to heal and heal the planet. And at some point we need to set aside our own egoic needs for the needs of the all, that we have to become service of others. We have to let go of what your ego personality wanted to do with its life, and you had to realize that you're a starseed and that you're a light worker and that you're here for something way bigger than yourself, some mission to serve humanity. And every person has been programmed in a way so that in divine timing they will not only have an awakening, but they will have some type of mission to help humanity. So I'm dreaming up a place where everyone is service to others, where anyone who has a low frequency or is service to self, the same energy hitting them, it's not upgrading them, it's not activating them, it's making them rapid age and decompose, and they're pretty much self-destructing. If you are a bad person, and the universe is not judgmental, don't get me wrong, if you are a bad person or you're having a very negative experiences here, your body has a built-in mechanism so that you will leave the experience quite fast. Like if you kill someone else, you'll just rapid age and die and leave the experience very fast. We have these built-in mechanisms. That's why, you know, when we're thinking toxic thoughts about ourselves or about others, our body can't perceive it as any different than how we're thinking about ourselves. I see a lot of people who have been through really horrific, like violent crimes, maybe someone that had a family member murdered, and a lot of those people will get cancer. They'll get very sick because they have so much stuff going on about other people, but your body can't perceive it any different. That's why it's really important that we get a grip on the things that we're thinking about. Every thought is sending out a vibration through your body. So, you know, if we're thinking a lot of negative, toxic thoughts about ourselves or other people, it's going to destroy your body. It's really bad for your health. We know that high vibe, love and light energy is very healing for us, and that if we're around toxic people, we're going to get drained and ultimately probably sick. So, you know, this is a place that is spiritually in crisis, that we see that any illness has a spiritual basis to it, and we see a lot of people sick around here. We see, you know, lots of viruses, negative entity ones included. Nicola, Silver Dragon, illuminate your potential with higher light. And I'm just so proud of the healers and the light workers around me. That's everyone on this feed pretty much, that the work that everyone is doing, the inner work, because you know what, everyone thinks that we're going to do this on a collective level. It's done on individual levels where we had to do this work, and in us changing our individual reality, it's going to change the collective reality. So it might feel like you guys are doing so much work and not getting anywhere. Trust me, your entire reality is about to shift in insane, mind-blowing ways that we can't even really comprehend with the human mind. So stay patient. Brittany Duncan. I'm going to sync my UK watch with Brittany's Atlanta, Georgia watch. And I'm going to go live when she feels like watching me, so that if I have any more Facebook troll accounts, Facebook, probably their platform, dispatch these little robots that she can help me ban them. So my feed is perfect love and light today. I'm so excited. Shout out to Brittany and all the admin work she does. Lilac Fire Dragon transmutes through the power of divine love, and the violet flame is so important. We see Saint Germain worked with the violet flame. He was regarded as a saint for the healing work that he did with his hands, and he was pretty much doing the same things that we're doing here. So we need to bring more of the violet flame into this place. A lot of people are not realizing that we're in a fire energy anyway. This is an alchemal fire, that this whole process has been to burn through any bad qualities that we've had. And me and Brittany have had really similar lessons. Like sometimes you can just meet people that are part of your consciousness group, and you can see such synchronicity and patterns in all of our lessons. Like if we could see all of our life paths and the lessons and experiences we had, it would be in this perfect, like, choreographed order, this perfect synchronicity. Every person on this planet and their lessons and their experiences and how we collide in each and every moment. It's really crazy. So she's had a lot of really similar experiences. Me and Brittany have done a lot of inner work, and we really have worked hard at this ascension. So any bad qualities that we previously had, not only have we turned into positive ones. This is about taking your weaknesses and turning them into your strengths. That there's nothing anyone can really say about who I am as a person, because any weakness I ever had, I turned into a strength. That is alchemy. So a lot of people are really hung up on their flaws, not realizing you probably already not only conquered them, but turned those into a strength as well. This is like perfect alchemy in every way. So we need to learn how to see that. A lot of people will sit here and think about 10 years ago I did this and was this person. You know what? You're a different person than you were yesterday. Your lessons that you had yesterday, you've so outgrown them. We need to remember that. So we need to do more letting go of the things that you're holding on to, the experiences that you went through that you thought were negative or traumatic, and we need to see the big picture about how they've only shaped us into who we are now. Those lessons were not who you are. You weren't even that same person person. I know that we have this awakening and think that we were, but when you were asleep, you were pretty much on autopilot like a robot. You were not very consciously aware. You know, we're just at a much different place than we were pre-awakening. Let go of anything. I not only let go of my whole life before I woke up, I did it again. Or I let go of my whole life as of a year ago again, since letting go of it when I woke up. Let go of everything that happened before yesterday. You get a new day every single day. We have this messed up perception of time, but trust me, you're in this day a lot more than you believe looking at the clock around here. Lisa Pace. Air and water dragon helps you to connect to higher frequencies. And that's what we're doing. That it can feel like we are holding less energy. We're dying around here. I just describe it as dying. I feel like I'm dying when I wake up sometimes. So I know it might feel like you're dying. No, that is the toxins being released on a soul level. Things are coming out of your body. Old programming is being completely updated. Your DNA is being upgraded in every single way. This is the evolution of humanity. And it's kind of crazy that we're even here experiencing it, let alone doing this work. Listen to your bodies. If you're tired, take more time off. If you don't feel like being around people, quarantine yourself. Good. Please share this feed out. I was so depressed I couldn't even go live yesterday because, you know what? I have pretty steady video numbers and it was just so bad. Not only did I get trolled that my video views were so affected, I think it might have had to have been a Facebook problem, so I just couldn't even go live yesterday. So please share this feed out. I'm having crazy Facebook problems and it's so concerning to me because I'm always talking about Reiki and love and light and like manifesting my main topics, astrology, what's going on with the energy. So you know what? It's really sad that I'm being censored when I'm talking about Reiki and love and light. Like it just really is. And we think that we have freedom of speech around here. Try doing these videos. I've been banned like 4 times this year off of a love and light meme. And it looks to me like Facebook targeting where I'm getting like real strategically banned, whatever. I'm used to it. But we think that we have freedom of speech. Everyone needs to speak up now while we still can, because in the UK they don't have freedom of speech here. I'm telling you, I can't talk about certain topics on feed or it's illegal. You'll get put in prison, enslaved. We've seen this time and time again. So I know that we take freedom of speech for granted, but I don't have freedom of speech when I'm getting banned and censored by Facebook and I can't post a live video talking about love and light. So things are concerning around here that our freedom of speech is being taken away because our posts are getting censored. People are not seeing your post and the little games that they play. So speak now while you can. Your truth is powerful. My truth in going on video is strong enough to draw my entire consciousness group back to me through the vibrations I'm putting out. So it's very important that we start to speak our truth. Marlene Cottrell. Royal Blue and Gold Dragon strengthens you to stand in your power and wisdom. And I just had to remind everyone, even if you're, I'll say this, you're a priestess, right? Warrior, goddess. If you're a guy, same thing, right? We're shamans, we're the mystics, we're the ones that were sent to save humanity, believe it or not. So I think people just need a little shaking reality check. I feel like when I'm lucid dreaming in my sleep that I need to like shake myself to wake up. That's how I feel here. We just need a little shaking. It's okay. Earthquakes are going off. It's happening. Humanity is getting shaken awake. So we need to just really remember who we are as the star seeds that were sent on these missions to assist humanity. I think that will be the game changer when people stop letting toxic people take their energy, walk all over them, when we really get back to who we are. Danielle Roby, hi, finally caught me live. Facebook doesn't notify anyone anymore, and they're on this crusade to silence me. Hi. I'm back. I guess Facebook doesn't know I'm anonymous too. I'm back. I'm live anyway, but they would have loved to shut down my feed for 30 days if I was anyone else but the little, play hacker girl I am. It would have worked, right? So I'm back, and it's just concerning to think that some people might really not be on here. Danielle. Thor's red and black and gold dragon protects you in time of change. Make sure you guys are calling on the dragons. I'm getting like video ideas since I'm quarantined and I'm not online as much. So You guys should be calling on the dragons. It's very important energy we can be working with, because they will, like, you can call on the dragons. They'll purify your house, your body, your chakras, and they'll really help us. Something that I was taught is you don't want to ask the dragons to do anything you wouldn't do yourself. They can eat you if you're a bad practitioner. They could eat you, so treat the dragons with great respect. Treat the fairies, extraterrestrials, the ones helping this ascension. I feel the same way, though, when people disrespect me when I'm doing my mission, that I'm here in service and, you know, pretty much working of service. So if people treat you disrespectfully, it kind of rubs you the wrong way. Some people have entitlement about this ascension and what they expect. So the ones that are working to assist us are doing so in service, you know, following their path. Treat the help that you have with respect, like your guides, your angels, the dragons, the fairies, but call on the dragons to assist you with your ascension. They will. Makala Aslan, Green Dragon, helps you tune into the secrets of nature. As empaths, we get power that way. When we recharge, we become powerful. We're a little bit like a cell phone, right? We're like a radio. Sometimes we need to recharge. So salt is very charging for our energy and our auras, and so is nature. Make sure you guys are getting outside. You will get a lot of power. The earth will actually recharge you. You will draw energy and power from these places. More nature. Let's see. Maureen Desler. Hello. Gold and silver violet flame dragon transmutes the old around you with wisdom and grace. More violet flame. I always tell you guys that when you're in the shower, you can visualize, you know, the water purple. You can picture yourself burning in purple fire. You can do that at your low frequency jobs or your in-laws' house or whatever it is. Make sure you guys are using more of the violet flame. Brianni Green, hi, sending crazy love. I'm on a mission. I had to go to 3D to get my mail. I was like, no one better get in my way today. I'm on a mission to save humanity, including the mail place. So I'm on this mission. I'm back. Brianni, Deep Blue Dragon, keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. April Stevens, good morning. I'm getting a lot done on my quarantine. White Gold Dragon from Lyria connects you to the highest Christ light. Yeah, we have opposition in what we're doing, in case you didn't notice. And if you guys don't believe me, the empath and narcissist drama people better raise their hand. Like that. Opposition. We have dark side opposition in what we're doing here for our missions. Don't think that we're not a threat to the pharmaceutical companies and like we're going around saying we can heal everyone and to not take any of their drugs and things like that. We're a threat to this way of life, and we always have been. The second we stepped on this planet, we just hold a different type of energy, a different type of frequency. Don't think that it didn't go unnoticed. So while we have opposition and while this journey is very hard, it's supposed to bring us to this amazing empowerment and satisfaction from having done that. I was said this morning that, you know, it's supposed to be a fairy tale reality. Well, you know, in the fairy tales, they have evil witches and opposition as well, right? So we're meant to kind of slay the narcissist, go on our journey, and find true love in whatever regard. A lot of people just get stuck on these lessons. So this is the hero's journey, the hero's conquest. Yes, we will have opposition. There always has to be a villain in our story, right? It's supposed to be like this amazing movie kind of fairy tale story. While we have opposition, keep going. The end will get better. Dennis Jr. Good morning. Source Dragon attunes you to the infinite. And I think that's what sets our energy aside, that we're just really connected to Source as starseeds and light workers, and that, you know, I'm able to just tune into infinite energy around us. I can just meditate if I need to recharge or unplug, right? And not everyone has mastered that. And so this has become kind of a draining society where people don't realize. I said in my feed earlier that I think the religion overload is really bad for people's crown chakras as well, and things like that. It's become a very draining place to be, the third dimension. And, you know, we're all about harnessing energy and bringing it to this planet and helping shift consciousness and uplift it through our energy in whatever regard. So make sure you guys are protecting your own energy. It is needed for that consciousness grid. I said if you're in a narcissistic relationship, it's like it puts you offline, off the grid. That in taking your energy and depleting you, you cannot connect to that consciousness grid, and it really just puts you off your Wi-Fi or offline, off that galactic system that you're supposed to be connected to. So it's really important that we're taking really good care of our energy first, because that consciousness grid is how we download information, connect to our higher selves, connect to each other, send energy around, and things like that. More self-care. Erin Elizabeth. Pure white dragon from Orion. Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Think pyramids. Think Orion. Tori Kirkland. Orange gold dragon from Arcturus. Opens you to knowledge for the new golden age. So, a lot of people want change. Mostly people talk about political change in the lower densities, I noticed. But a lot of people are not happy with the way their reality is. And people get really hung up on trying to change the collective and trying to change the way the rest of the world is, not understanding that your entire reality is being projected from your subconscious. And that's an area that people act like they don't know a lot about, like our DNA, right? It's all garbage. Like, honestly, what do we know about the subconscious that did not come from psychiatry and people like Freud and Jung and stuff like that? So I will give you a little bit of a depth on your reality, and if you want to shift it. Your subconscious, you don't really know what's going on. You can get a glimpse of it when you dream, or maybe like astral travel and things like that, but you really do know what's going on with it, because your conscious mind, your mind that you're aware of, the mind that you're listening to the thoughts in all day long, is feeding your subconscious, like programming. You're programming your subconscious all day long, and that subconscious is projecting your entire reality and choosing all of your experiences, everything that will happen, and everything you will see in the physical. So it's really important, because you're very aware of your conscious mind and what's going through it all day long, that we have really positive thoughts only, and that we only put things into our mind that we want to experience in our reality, because we're putting it into our subconscious that controls our reality. So the mental is the most important aspect of that. That's why you see a lot of negative programming with television, school systems. I could go on and on just to make you think negatively about your version of reality. Turn the news on. You'll just start to think negatively if you're paying attention, right? So I always look at my videos like positive reprogramming, right? So you're listening to something that is kind of repetitive about manifesting, the law of attraction, the universe, how it works, but you're feeding it into your subconscious. I don't care if you forget every word of this feed after you get off of here. You're going to do like an hour of subconscious programming, and it's going to help shift your reality and change the experiences you're drawing to you. So try to fill your conscious mind with good things, you know, spiritual type things, uplifting things. Try to steer away from anything negative, news, low vibe people, things like that, and you can really change your reality very fast that way. I'm very careful about what I take into my consciousness. I tell my husband I can't watch his videos, and I mean it, because I'm a channel, and I had to be very careful as a manifestor and someone connected to that consciousness grid as to what I'm putting in my mind, because I tend to manifest on all new levels around here. So I don't want to be putting negative things into my mind, like the fake news and all the stuff, and then creating more of that. I'm going to kind of step away from what I don't want to see, and I'm only going to put things into my mind that I want to see manifest into the physical around me. Yes, share, share, share. I saw Desiree put a heart up there too when I was talking. Desiree. Silver Lunar Dragon, bathes you in divine feminine light. And we came into a society that had the divine feminine taken out of it since God knows how long, right? The beginning of the cycle. And you know what? Take away the divine feminine, you take away manifesting and magic with it. And we need to realize that a lot of this is a feminine energy that we're supposed to be harnessing and directing and guiding. And you know, that divine feminine is the healer, the priestess, the mystic, the shaman, things like that. So we're healing this divine feminine connection. That's where all of humanity is at. Work on your connection with the divine feminine. I do that by being around powerfully awakened women that I have been bonding with the people in our consciousness group, and it's very empowering for me to have the right people and the right support around me doing this ascension. It makes it so much better when you have the right people around you. And you know, there's a difference between your soulmates and the other people in this matrix, or the karmic experiences around you. When you meet a soulmate, it doesn't always have to be romantic. People have this misconception of it. That is someone from your consciousness group or your soul group, and you need to remember that we incarnated in here together as a 6th-dimensional consciousness group to do this ascension. So you should have a familiarity with me and the other people that are awakened around you, because we came here through this, call for service in whatever regard. But with your soulmates, you can just connect instantly. It could be like a soul recognition. You can just talk to them about anything. You just feel like you already know them and just bond really fast. More soulmate connections. Let go of the toxic people. Soulmates will vibrate in. Cheryl Jolly, hi. I'm drawing our consciousness group together for unity to do this ascension. It's my understanding we will ascend as a group. So I'm always trying to use my videos and you guys sharing them to get this energy out, and I'm kind of drawing people back to me in whatever regard. It's always been a big part of my mission, gathering light workers to unity, but certain ones. I'm seeking certain ones, and the universe is just sending me the people anyway that need to find me. Because I stay quarantined, I'm stay Facebook banned, right? In my own little world, but trust me, the right people can find me and know where to find me at. So Cheryl, Kuan Yin's pink dragon brings firm love that resets your karmic balances. We are clearing contracts. We're not trying to take on new ones. I know, right? We're not trying to take on new ones. We're trying to get rid of any contracts holding us to this old earth, this place, this 3rd-dimensional plane. So we want to get rid of the contracts around us. I like to do a karma cleanse. I keep saying, and it's really easy, that you should just make it clear that you forgive anyone that you were learning with in this matrix, and that you're aware that it didn't always go good, right? With you or them. And that you just forgive everyone, and that you're grateful for the lessons, because you need to understand the wisdom that it has brought you, that any negative experiences taught you a lot more than the positive ones. It's always amazing to me that we have so many moments in the day and people will choose to hold on to these negative memories, right? How many memories have you had your entire lifetime? People will just imprint themselves with this one trauma, one negative experience. I mean, in a given day, I have so many experiences, right? But we're choosing with our perception which ones to hang on to. You had like a billion experiences yesterday in one day, but we're choosing to hold on to the traumas, the negative ones. Release them now. It's time to let them go. They're going to make you sick because they're not going to be vibrationally aligned with your new body where it's headed. More releasing. Michelle Whitfield, Dragon Reiki, yes, my link is above. Dragon Reiki. I've done so many different types of healing classes myself, and I love it. I'm always trying to learn and grow and expand, and so it's one I really love. Michelle, Fire and Water Dragon, enables your life to flow with loving force. Denise J.R. Mallet, yes, dragons. Aquamarine Dragon from Neptune enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. And we have this Aries and Neptune energy going on right now. And it's really good for the illusion because, it's bringing us to greater levels of clarity that, you can't do this ascension overnight. It's about expanding our consciousness, our mind, our perception, changing our bodies from the inside out. So this is a gradual reveal, a gradual awakening, a gradual process that we're going through. But you're coming to more clarity fast. You make sure you're tuning into the subconscious mind. You can do that through meditation, dreams, paying attention to what you're thinking about and putting into it. More emphasis on the subconscious. Michelle Walker's bouncing off the walls. Good. Good. That's how you should be with these energies. Hopefully that you're feeling higher energy. If anyone is low in energy, hit up my inbox for the vitamin list, because we're meant to be vibrating as high as possible every day. We're not meant to be tired and sluggish and drained, right? Feeling like we can't move, right? Low energy. We're not meant to be like that. We're vibrational beings that are meant to be harnessing this infinite source energy around us. We should always be feeling energized. So make sure you guys are taking the detox vitamins too. They're a very important part of this, getting the metals out of your body. If you guys need that list, hit my inbox. Michelle. Water Dragon, it helps you flow easily around obstacles. Water is very healing. It's very purifying for us. Even taking showers, right? We wake up, we take a shower, What's it do? For me, it cleans off the astral and gives me an energy reset. And I always walk out of that shower feeling a lot better than when I walked in. More water, more salt baths. If you guys are Aries, Sagittarius, or some kind of fire sign, you guys probably want to be around natural water more, like the ocean, lakes, rivers, salt baths, because you have a lot of fire in your personality, and water will balance you out and keep you more grounded. Sophia Hernandez, hello. Blue Dragon from the Pleiades prepares you to accept source healing, and we have our consciousness group has such a connection to the blue star planets such as Sirius and the Pleiades. You guys should be feeling a pull to there, and to their philosophies, and to the law of one. DM. Hi, I'm back. I'm real excited. My friends are like, go on vacation. I was like, I just took a week vacation. I'm not tired. I'm like, I'm not tired. They're like, go rest. I'm like, I don't need to. Emerald Dragon brings in healing and cosmic abundance. I'm also clearing my throat chakra because I felt I couldn't go live yesterday or speak. It's just not good for me. I have to stay speaking my truth, right? I have a Gemini moon. I had to really process what I'm feeling and going through verbally. So I'm clearly clearing my throat chakra out as I'm coming back to work too, because I felt like I just couldn't speak. And you know that's not good for your throat chakra too when we silence ourselves. So more speaking, right? It's going to be an emphasis this month, especially with this full moon. Our next moon will be in Gemini. So we have a big emphasis on the throat chakra and speaking our truth. Lynette. Magnetic Dragon enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom. And like I said, ask the dragons for more assistance. People don't believe in things like unicorns, I say, are just a horse with a horn, right? What's a unicorn? It's so out of our, we can imagine it to be real realm a lot of the time, but it's really just a horse with a horn. So I know that in a lot of like the American culture, they don't believe in dragons, but if you look at some of the other places in the world, they really do. So unlimit what you think is possible. Anything you can imagine is real here. More dragons. MJ loves palm trees. Earth and Water Dragon creates the foundation for new growth. Suzette stutters. Omega Dragon harnesses the divine feminine power of creation. And we have this huge emphasis on this. A lot of people are single around this. Around us. It's my favorite thing to ask. Hi, what's your relationship status? It's my favorite thing to ask if you know me. Well, I'm not sure what everyone's relationship status is on this feed. If you're in a bad relationship, that's blocking you from real love. That actually, as light workers, that I always say we would have never agreed to come here if it wasn't so we could be with the ones that we loved in some regard. That this is supposed to be a fairy tale love story. Yes, you're the main character of your story. It's meant to turn into a fairy tale love story. Get rid of the things that are blocking you from divine love, because we're getting ready for a lot of people to come into unions around us that are for the good of humanity. So if you're single, you're at the best place to be. You just need to keep working on healing yourself, more self-love to get to this place. People, I see some people around us where they go on like dating sites and try to find the person. It doesn't work like that. You don't go try to find love or you always get a bad relationship. You guys need to work on yourselves and let the universe deliver it to you. Like the type where you just walk into it, right? You just walk into it on the street, like the movies. So it doesn't work like that. For the people that are really trying to find someone, stay off the dating sites. Put your energy into working on yourself more healing of yourself, and the universe will send you what you're trying to manifest. You never go look for your manifestations. So many people are always trying to do things the hard way, where they try to go out and look for these things and find them. You're meant to kind of work on your energy and work on the vibrations you're putting out, and the law of attraction delivers these things to you. So, we're getting ready for more love. If you are not in a fairy tale romance type of relationship, you might want to think about running away or whatever it is. We're meant to be in that like divine kind of finding God in our relationship type of space. Marsha. Golden Solar Dragon helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Perfect. You're healing your connection with the divine masculine, right? So keep on working on that element. I'm sending out the craziest vibes too from the UK. This island's kind of gloomy. I don't care. Nothing's gonna ruin my shine today. It's a little bit gloomy out. I know that a lot of America got hit with snowstorms too. I was kind of watching horrified because we're sitting here like, oh, it might come over here now. So I'm seeing a lot of snow. You know what? It doesn't matter. Get outside for a few minutes anyway. If you're in a place that got snowed in, you know, you go outside and the air's real cold to breathe. Usually when the energy's cold, it's moving a lot crazier too. So if it's freezing where you are, go breathe some of that energy into your lungs. It'll heal you. Sophia Matsavinos. Orange Dragon brings soul families and communities together, and that's what I'm doing here. I could not even do these videos if it wasn't for everyone around me from day one. They're kind of hard to do, to make myself do. I'm kind of introverted. I don't like to be out kind of like in the public eye like that. I'm like every other light worker, empath that wants to stay hidden in my own little world. So I really had to push myself outside my comfort zone. But I see so many amazing people coming together in unity. It kind of keeps me going on my mission around me. I always say, some people say they're like lonely, like I don't have any awake people around me. I'm feeling lonely. If that's you, make sure you join our Sparks of Divine Light healing groups or my Galactic Empath Healer group here on Facebook too, because I'm all about bringing my soul family back to me. Theoretically, if I'm around my soul family, they're going to be around your soul family too. That this is one consciousness group coming to unity. Put vibes out for your soul family to find you. Louise Marie Smith. Golded Christed Dragon brings you to higher love so that you can embody more consciousness light, and we're really just getting filled with much more light as these energies are hitting there. We just had a lot of geomagnetic energies that are kind of changing our magnetics as well as the planets, and they're really having an effect on our ascension. So we're getting purified. It might feel like really hard for us to go through. We have ascension symptoms. We're trying to do our regular lives. Most of you guys are parenting and things like that. Just really take a really good care of your body right now. Listen to it, like I'm always saying. If you're tired, rest more. But make sure you guys are drinking a lot more water. There's extreme energies going on. We're made of energy. We're absorbing not only this cosmic energy, but the energy of the people around us too, like little sponges. So make sure you guys are drinking a ton of water. It'll help raise your frequency. Deepa Sawala. Rainbow Dragon brings the leap of joy that opens new doors, and we're headed to rainbow frequencies. Anytime I see anything rainbow, I get really excited. Brittany too. The new fifth dimensional light body is one of rainbow frequencies. I just talked about the Hopi prophecy in my last video I just did, but I'm clearly very drawn to it as someone that has been on this planet, not just this incarnation, but many. And I have a real strong connection with some of these myths and prophecies and stories that were left behind for us. So most people have heard of the Hopi prophecy about the rainbow warriors, that when the earth is sick and being destroyed, that these rainbow warriors of light would come save the planet and heal it and make it green again and heal all the animals and things like that. So we're headed to rainbow frequencies. We were not born those rainbow warriors. While most of the kids being sent to this planet are on those fifth dimensional frequencies, we had to bring those galactic indigo frequencies to this planet first. So most of the people that are our age group, unless they're kids or like a certain age and below, the starseeds and the light workers came as indigos. We're the ones that were going to pave the way for these children. We're kind of setting the stage for them. So we're turning from indigo into rainbow frequencies for the fifth dimension. We came here, if you came here in indigo like me, we were on fourth dimensional frequencies already when we came on this planet. Indigo throat chakra. Let's see, Angela Knight, hi. Sunshine Yellow Dragon helps you to help animals. Yes, we need to connect with all life on this planet. You can't just have, I'm one with all the humans and you're not one with the animals, right? These are states of separation. We need to come to oneness with all life on this planet, including the animals. And the animals need healed too, if you take a look around. So a lot of people, if you're anything like me and you're empathic, I'm very drawn to children and animals. They'll probably be able to tell I have a different kind of energy, while the sleepers around me don't really notice me. The kids and the animals do. They're really drawn to me and magnetized to me. Like, I remember being at this museum and this kid grabbed my leg and came over to me like this little toddler and grabbed my leg, and the parent couldn't get the kid off of me, and I'm like, just like, oh, it's okay. And the parent's like freaking out. So you're really magnetic to animals and children. The more you work on your heart chakra and expand it, the more magnetic you'll be. More healing of the animals, please. Valerie Smith, hello. I got amazing energy out here. Make sure you guys share this out too. I'm looking at the numbers. I can see Facebook is screwing me again. Share this feed out. Valerie, Fire Dragon burns up the lower energies around you. So it's really important to know that we're shedding. Just like, you know, we go through this transformation, we're shedding many layers of energy not serving us. Many layers of things that just have to go. So we're purging out any lower frequencies. Trust the process. Missy Petty. Aaron Fire Dragon, expand your creative energies. And like I said, this month of November is powerful for manifesting. Make sure you guys are getting creative. Mercury Retrograde, since you might feel like you don't want to deal with people if you're anything like me, it's a good time to spend more time alone. If any of you guys are into artistic things like painting, drawing, creating anything, draw more. I was just doodling. I'm not very good at drawing, but I was trying to doodle because, you know, art is a creative channel. It's a creative outlet. More creating. We are in a creator school. Let's see. Linda Rome, good morning. Earth and Fire Dragon works with you to clear the fifth dimensional ley lines. That's something I'm very interested in. You guys know that I'm in England in the United Kingdom so that I can explore the heart chakra ley lines over here. I'm really looking forward to when it warms up here. We're doing a lot. I can't wait till it's spring because, you know, I'm going to go back to play at Stonehenge, and you know, it doesn't feel much different than being at my house when I'm at Stonehenge with these energy storms, because I'm so close to these ley lines that it really gets nailed with energy. Any of the energy getting distributed globally is coming from the United Kingdom, from the heart chakra, and it's really a powerful energy to be working with. So I knew I needed to come here to this area to work on my heart chakra for the healing work that I do. I do a lot of heart chakra based work as well as past life work, so it's really good frequencies for me to be on. So even when I'm channeling out energy right now, I'm usually channeling out third eye, heart chakra kind of energies to you guys. More heart chakra healing. That is the chakra that we will liberate from according to the law of one. More compassion, more forgiveness, more seeing the creator in everyone. Jeannie Gura. Black Dragon, cocoon juice so that your divine potential grows. Many of you are on what I consider my cocoon phase, right? Where you're like the butterfly. Yeah, right. You're turning into the butterfly. You're the caterpillar. And I consider the cocoon phase where you're healing yourself. Until you heal yourself, you really can't. You have to work on healing yourself, and then you kind of get thrown out there on your mission, right? So first we must heal ourselves. We cannot heal another until we heal ourselves, or we probably end up harming someone energetically. So it's very important that we focus on healing ourselves completely and having our energy on point so that we can kind of get on our missions as healers. You're in your cocoon phase. You're healing yourself. Take advantage of that phase. I loved being in the cocoon. I wanted to stay. When my time was done, I was like, oh, but I need another year to heal, please. The universe did not see it that way. Here I am. So take advantage of this time. Use it to heal yourself. Iris Ulrich. Earth and Air Dragon represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth, and we really came here to bring heaven to earth in whatever regard on a frequency level. I am saying that Mercury Retrograde is a good time to do spring cleaning. We're doing some cleaning downstairs, like getting things out of the kitchen we're not using, and we're doing all sorts of moving of energy. You guys should clean your houses with this retrograde energy. Get rid of the things that are not reflective of heaven. I think our goal is to create like a Lumerian, Atlantean kind of place and live, you know, as higher levels of consciousness type beings. So it's really important that your space is reflecting who you are internally. If you have a lot of clutter, garbage, items you're not using, they are blocking your manifesting, and they're also blocking you from receiving more abundance and more material items into your life. So it's a really good time to go clean out your garage, throw away the things you're not using. If you haven't used something the past few months, chances are you're never using it. More spring cleaning, more letting go, more releasing. When your reality is reflective of heaven, the entire external will be too. So more working on your own reality. Let's see. Beverly Bondara. Golden Orange Dragon. Expand your light for ascension. You know what? Sometimes some people lose their light in these places. Some people might not even be aware they're made of light, right? I know that when I was going through that darkness of self and my journey, that when I would meet a bright light, it could be pretty profound for me. That sometimes, you know, someone's in darkness and they could collide with a light worker, and that light is powerful enough to really pull them out of it and into the light. So our light is very powerful. We need to realize that we're, you know, carriers of that flame. I was told a long time ago when I was asleep by a rabbi that I was supposed to be here making sparks of light in dark places, right? This was my job. I was told I was supposed to be here making sparks of light in dark places, hence sparks of divine light. And that's really what we're doing here, that we're supposed to be that bright light, that flame that is leading others out of that darkness when they collide with us. Cultivate your light. Mandy Beth. Rose Pink Dragon prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. And this is all about coming back to divine love, realizing that divinity lies within you. You are that love, and really loving yourself enough so that it kind of expands into every facet of your life. This is going to be all loving yourself completely, more self-love. Oh my god, and I saw someone say they liked their card. Make sure that if you watch my videos, you go leave a page review. I'm like battling Facebook all the time, right? Just to do videos. Go review my page. It's good karma. I say the universe loves if you ever help or support my mission, you get real good karma. Go leave a review if you saw my video, got a card, or whatever. Let's see. Angela Grant Witten. Golden Atlantean Dragon helps you remember the wisdom of Golden Atlantis. And you know, I do a lot of these classes. You guys know I have learned how to teach again. I'm teaching, and I've done a lot of these classes, so it feels really familiar from a lot of the things that were being taught in Egyptian times and Atlantean times that I'm teaching now, that most of us are, that they're just kind of coming back. So people would think about these mystery schools in Egyptian times and in Atlantis of having all of this, you know, cosmic information. The negative entities will make you think that you need knowledge when you don't, that we already know everything we need to know from our experiences this life, let alone everything we brought with us. It's really just encoded in who we are. So people want you to think that you need all this knowledge or information. You have everything you need now just from your experiences that you consciously are aware you went through this life, like everything. So they were teaching the same kind of things about keeping the chakras open, detoxing, purification. They were using a lot of the same herbs we use now. It wasn't much different than anything that I'm teaching now. Carlton Grifton. I can't remember who I've done either, like names. Carlton, Green Gold Dragon from Sirius brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. I have a very strong Syrian connection, as you do, and our whole consciousness group should. That is a place that is very adept in things like sacred geometry, technology, healing. It's why we're on Facebook, a lot of us light workers too. We feel a draw to the technological. You know, we're just on Facebook naturally, right? Star seeds. So we're pretty good with technology, mathematics, healing, things like that. Explore your Syrian connection. You guys know I teach Syrian blue star healing and things like that. So it's something I'm real into. Rose Garcia, hello. Alpha Dragon, harness the divine masculine power of creation. Work with the masculine energies. Lisa just ordered the detox vitamins. You'll feel so much better. You know, the chlorella will help activate your DNA. It will help literally pull any toxins out of your brain, third eye. It'll help regulate like your entire body, clear out your liver. It's just everything we need for this ascension. And they were using chlorella, like I always say, in Atlantean times, as well as the blue vervain in Egyptian times for the same ascension process. And they clearly knew what they were doing. Probably more so than we would. They were very connected to Source, life. They all knew their roles, their purposes. They were just at a different level of consciousness. Nikki Nux. Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification. And you know what? We see that a lot of people are shut off from the fifth dimensional level because we're not speaking. People are maybe, you know, not living their truth, maybe even liars around here. That'll close your throat chakra, right? The narcissist clearly shut off fifth dimensional access. So we see a lot of people are disconnected on that chakra. That's all about purification though too. So if we have a lot of toxins in our body, or if we're sick, we're going to have throat chakra problems. Someone said something about their teeth on this feed. We see that a lot of people not only have health problems, but dental problems going on here too. Aside from the fluoride that will strip your enamel and rot your teeth out, aside from that, we see a lot of dental problems too. We see a lot of people with, you know, whatever, sore throats, cold symptoms, it could be dental problems, a lot of symptoms coming from that chakra. Work on speaking more. I think one of the fears people have about speaking up about their spiritual beliefs is that people will, you know, think they're weird and not want to be your friend. If that's happening, perfect. You don't want those people around you. Start to speak your truth more, and anyone fake or inauthentic will fall away from you, and you'll draw really real people to you. Cynthia Harris. Black Dragon from Saturn brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. You are a teacher. I always say that about everyone on this feed, right? You are teachers. Yes, we are the teachers that were sent here. Through our teachings and through our channelings, we're meant to help shift this planet and get people back to where they need to be spiritually. So you are a teacher. If you guys don't recognize that about yourselves, then you will soon. Let's see. I'm seeing the comments. Brittany's supposed to be playing a min on my video. I'm reading the comments, trying to get some names. Alright, let's see. I need some names. Kelly Jacobs, perfect. We're the wise. Save my feed. Dusty Pink Dragon from Andromeda prepares all your chakras to embody higher love. Dragons. We're calling the dragons to eat any entities. Like, seriously, we're on it. I can't wait. Call the dragons. I'm trying to find some names. Let's see. Susan Arnett. Hi. Amazing about your new job. We just had to really create a reality that we love in whatever regard. So we got to take power over our reality at some point. That's amazing. New jobs are always good energetically. A lot of people get drained from their 3D jobs. So it's really important that you have a job that isn't like a power drama, control drama. One that you can deal with. One that isn't draining you. Amazing work, Susan. Dark Blue Galactic Dragon helps you listen to the voice of the universe. Let's see. I'm seeing a lot of the same names. I'm trying to get some new ones. Tony Berry, perfect. Crystal Yellow Dragon opens you to higher learning and wisdom. And I know we're all learning a lot just from being around the right people, I always say. You know, just it really activates us on all new levels, teaches us, and it's amazing to connect with you and be around you. Jessica Elizabeth. Air Dragon helps you rise above earthly matters. Air dragons will help you clear your heart chakra too. They're very powerful in terms of our chakras. You guys can be calling on an air dragon to heal your heart chakra. Let's see. Well, I'm glad I got on live again. Erica Chapman, hello. Earth Dragon, clears your path and the land around you. Connect with nature more. Like I said, it's really purifying for us. I can't wait till it warms up a little bit. I've been still trying to get a lot of fresh air and get outside because it's really good for our aura. I'm going to go on that note. And like I said, I had a weird week of feeds. You could tell it was retrograde. It's like, if you guys want to see more on retrograde and negative entities, because I mean, like, they're kind of around us. I saw a couple on my feed. If you guys want to learn more about tactics and how you can deal with this stuff, I just did an hour-long feed on it in my Sparks of Divine Light healing group. Make sure you guys find those 2 groups and add them too, because I use them for class spaces, and I'd rather go live in those areas than this feed sometimes lately. So make sure you join it. That video is always a little bit easier for me to do, and I just really touched base on this because during this retrograde, we're going to see more energy vampires, negative entities, humanity's darkness that's being purged out, finding us as light workers and as healers. So it's really good to be adept with these things and how to deal with them. So make sure you guys check out the video I did. My link is above. If you guys did not get a card, my Akashic readings are a little different. I talk about the now, your future probabilities, and your past life. So if you guys need me, you can set up anything on my site. I check it all day long, and I will be back live either Sunday in my Sparks of Divine Light healing group or Monday on this channel.